Welcome, Cancer. This is your Lovescope reading for June 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. Now, before we get to these wonderful cards, let me just take a moment to thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites, for subscribing, for all the support you give me. Truly, thank you. Thank you. Now, let's get to you. Let's get to the cards because we start with the Nine of Cups. So, your dreams. Your vision of tomorrow when it comes to relationships. So if you're not in a relationship, you are definitely looking at what you want in a relationship, what will give you balance, what will give you happiness, what will give you joy. If you're in a relationship, you are dreaming of the adventures of tomorrow, how to grow closer in a relationship, how to solidify that bond, make it stronger, make it more beautiful. We have the Moon here and Temperance. So it's really, it's that inner understanding that's important. It's finding that balance, that true understanding, that true happiness that you get when you know that you are in the right relationship with the right person, that they bring in a balance to you, that they balance out, the things that you are missing in your personality, they bring to the table, and together you make one complete person. Now, I see the wolf here, and it's the untamed, it's the wild spirit of adventure. So you're looking for adventure within a relationship. You just don't want, humdrum. You don't want everything to be carved into stone. You want to have the adventure, have the feeling of freedom and love and passion and joy within relationships. And we have Temperance here. So it's finding that balance. And so much so far with the readings, it has been about finding the balance, finding your inner balance, what makes you truly happy, what brings in passion in your life. How do you expect to be respected, admired? How do you expect to be cared for? How do you expect security to come by way of a relationship? And it's knowing it to your core. So you might be actually looking backwards. In order to see where you could have actually stepped up more within the relationship or pulled back more within the relationship. Where you allowed things to happen that you necessarily didn't want to happen. You didn't want them to transpire, but you allowed it anyway. You didn't use your voice when you needed to. Or maybe you used your voice when you shouldn't have. And it's also looking into the future. So I think you've got a little bit of both happening here. You are trying to come to terms with some of the things that have happened to you in the last year when it comes to relationships, and understanding how it gave you balance or how it took your balance away, and how you are going to step into your tomorrow with a balance, with a happiness, with a clarity, with a declaration of what you want within a relationship. The Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. So the Seven of Pentacles is, what are you cultivating? So do your actions, do your steps of today actually reflect the kind of relationship you want going into tomorrow? Are you having the conversations that matter? Are you bringing things to the table that really are a make or break within relationships? And you're having those conversations, you're making those declarations, you're using your voice. And the Emperor besides it would almost be, he's shown up too, and he was in the last reading more of the diplomat, more of stepping outside of the situation, more of stepping outside of the situation and gathering all the facts, understanding it to the core, and then making decisions on how you want to go forward. So what are you cultivating within a relationship, or what are you cultivating as far as growing your light, growing your vibration, so that you are attracting the perfect somebody into your life? If you're not in a relationship, what signals are you sending out there? What are you cultivating? Where is your attention? You know, your attention might not even be on love, although I find that hard to believe with these cards. You might be more into your career, more into money matters, more into your own spiritual growth right now. And so the relationship might not be at the forefront. So when our energy is actually focused in another area, what are we cultivating? Well, we're not really cultivating a lot in our relationship. And maybe we need to move that to the front burner and pay more attention to our thoughts of what we want within a relationship, where we're going within the relationship. This could be proposals. This could be walking away. This could be the expansion of a relationship. This is coming to know that you've been with your soulmate the whole time. So what are you cultivating going forward? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I think, you know, this is really the realization of all that can be and where you have actually given of yourself. So, and you do. You give of yourself so freely. You make sure that everybody around you is taken care of in one way or another. They come first in many situations. You really need to put yourself first. You really need to look at what you want in a relationship, what brings you passion, what brings you joy. You really need to make yourself number one here. You need to understand that your happiness is what matters, because that raises your light, that raises your self-confidence, and just through osmosis, everything gets better. Not just relationships, money matters get better, at work it gets better. In the neighborhood, it gets better. So it's really using the energy this month to not only look behind and understand our trip up to this point, but look into the future of what you want. I mean, we do have the Dream Cup here, the Dream card of the Nine of Cups in the middle. And so it's growing your dreams, growing your understanding of what can be when it comes to love in your life. And not settling for second best or third best or 10th best. To demand, to make that declaration that you truly want to step into the full beauty of love. The Six of Pentacles talks very much about things that you've done before where you really haven't been appreciated, or you really didn't get the recognition that you wanted, coming into being. So you might actually have people noticing more of what you do for them and being more appreciative of it. It's like somebody gets to know your heart better. Somebody gets to know just what makes you so much better. They gain an understanding. It could be your own declaration. It could be your actions that actually bring that into being this month. But you are acknowledged. And rightfully so. Now, we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords together. The Nine of Swords is the worry, the concern, the what if, what should I have done differently, where should I have, you know, put myself into a situation, or where should I have taken myself out of a situation, where should I have said the words, where should I have held back. It's that worry. It's playing over day's events over and over in your head and not getting that sleep. And the worry and the concern, and all of a sudden, you know, what was just a sentence that you said grows into life-altering situations in your mind. And they shouldn't be. And they shouldn't be seen as that. This is energy where you can really work through and understand where you might have played it out differently had you had all the information. Remember, hindsight is 20/20. So it's gaining a new perspective, gaining a new understanding, and use this energy correctly because we have the Ace of Swords here. This is your aha moment. This is ready to go forward. This is allowing things to be cut out of your life that no longer work, that no longer matter, and stepping into new beginnings. Allowing those aha moments to take over. Raising your self-confidence, raising, it's almost like you're raising a courage of standing out for who you are, standing up for who you are and what you deserve this month. But I think you do it with a passion. I think you do it with an understanding like you do with so many parts of your life. It's by using your inner child, it's by using your heart, it's by using your inner wisdom that you really make headway within relationships. And raise your light, raise your self-confidence, raise your understanding of what you truly deserve within relationships in order to have not only a beautiful month, but a beautiful year when it comes to love. So let's pull you an angel card and see where we can expand the message, where I've missed the mark completely, where perhaps we needed to put a little bit more energy or emphasis on part of the message for you this month. So this is my confirmation deck, and we'll see how the angels are going to wow us. The Ten of Ariel. Beautiful. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay, so where it says promise of retirement, well, maybe. I'm sure for some of you there is a chance and a promise of retirement, but I don't think that really in love I get more of you feel secure within the relationship. Or you go into a relationship where there's that security, there's that well-being, there's that balance that comes in, where you're not, this is where you meet somebody new or you enhance the relationship you're in. There's so very much to be grateful for. So definitely affirmations this month, giving up a little bit of gratitude of what you already have in your life when it comes to beauty, when it comes to love, when it comes to understanding just how beautiful you are and raising your self-confidence, raising the belief of who you are, and a rich and rewarding family life. So step into that reality. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.